Hello again, everyone. I'm Tasha.
Mike.
And we are Billion Beri. This is one of our fun little Beckett return videos for you. And in case you haven't guessed it, the theme for today is Perona.
Yeah.
These were all the cards for my personal Perona collection, and there's a few other things in there as well, but it's primarily Perona cards.
There's one for me.
He gets a few once in a while. Yeah. So once again, we have sent off our precious babies to be graded, and we're about to find out what Beckett had to say about that.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. All right, so kicking things off, we got a Perona SR.
I tried really hard for the SRs because they are very difficult to find good ones for grading. The foil is very fragile, gets scratched super easy.
Yep. And surprise, surprise, surprise. I feel like I could just start every video like this. We had centering issues. Always centering. How did we do on these? Do we have the numbers on these?
We do.
Did I say this was a 10?
Let's see. So that's the first one?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all of these you said were 10s. So, and it is not a 10 according to Beckett, but according to us it is. So
I'll have to double check them to see who needs their eyes checked, me or them. But,
yeah.
That's sad if all of these were marked as 10 centering and I got them wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know if I did or not, but
I don't know if you did get them wrong or not, but I do know that when it comes to SRs, we are super incredibly harsh because we know they are hard to get a good grade on.
Yeah.
And honestly, usually the value is just not there. It's just because we like the art. So in order to not just throw money away, we try to only send the best of the best. So it's especially frustrating when it comes back not that way.
Yeah. So here's number 2. Same basic configuration, centering again. Although on this one, just eyeballing it, I feel like I should have marked that a 9.5 center.
Oh, really?
I don't know why I didn't.
Fail.
So, yeah.
What is he doing over here? I'm just saying, like, we're so strict, and then he's like, actually.
I mean, we are, but I just looked, I just eyeballing it, I was like, what was I smoking that day?
I don't know. Maybe you were in a hurry.
But even worse, this one got a 9 centering. Now this one, just looking at it from the front looks pretty decent-ish. The back looks pretty good too, so I don't know.
It doesn't look like a 9 to me.
It looks like it might be slightly skinnier on this side than this side, but
so 9.5, but not 9.
But not a 9, yeah.
Like 9 is like, you should be able to just see that shifted really badly with your naked eye.
Yeah, you should, yeah. And then our final one.
I tried really hard because I wanted a black label of this card. It's so cute.
Yep. Luckily, I don't think they're that expensive, so we can keep trying. But.
Or if you recenter those and any of them show up as should have been 10, maybe they're gonna GCR.
True. Fair. And then we've got another Perona.
I know, it's crazy.
It's interesting.
It's like I told you.
It's like we planned for this or something. So Perona Judge, centering 9.
I just don't agree. Like, and the Judge, where is it? You gave it a 10.
I mean, just eyeballing it, it doesn't look like.
Doesn't look like a 9.
Doesn't look like a 9.
Like,
or 9.5.
When I see 9, I expect to clearly see one side skinny and the other side fat. Like,
I guess there's the possibility that this side's too skinny and that side's too big. So maybe, but I mean, that's just eyeballing it. I measured this stuff, so it's definitely not 9 centering though. I can tell you that.
Yeah, this whole order has me feeling like WTF, mate. I thought you turned that off.
I thought I did too, but...
That is really annoying. They should have those controls right up front and center.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing, and it makes it...
Bogue.
So yeah, this order, I'm definitely feeling like WTF on especially the centering, because we only got one centering where they agreed with us. One. Someone was having a very off-kilter day.
Yeah.
Because
And
that's ridiculous.
It might have been me. I don't know.
We'll see.
I have one eye that's HD and one that's like VHS quality. Astigmatism. So, and
but
I have.
you close the VHS quality. What?
I do. That's true.
You focus with your HD
But
eye.
but I also get dry eye and they get blurry at times, and maybe it's me. I don't know, but
I do have to say I get to toot my own horn a little. All of those were good 10 grades. Other than the centering, so I did my job good.
the real secret reason she won't center these cards has been unveiled. Because I get to take all the blame when they're not centered properly.
No, that one's just got like math and stuff involved, and I suck at that, so.
Yeah, this is... Okay, so this is some BS. All right, so next, Perona. Surprise, surprise. This one.
But this is from the Sanji Zoro starter deck.
Yep.
And yeah, 3-cent card, whatever. But look at that artwork. Is it not just the cutest? Ooh.
And look at that. Look at the centering. Obviously, you're looking at this on a video feed. I don't have it flat. Otherwise, our ring light above would just blow out the card. But just use your eyeballs. Does that look like a 9 centering to you? No. Let's turn it around. Does that look like a 9 centering to you? I think, I mean, the centering on the back is clearly not perfect. But a 9? I don't know that it's a 9.
No, 9 is way off.
Yeah.
So this card should be a 10 at least.
Should be a 10. Yeah, probably. Black label might be a stretch, but a 10?
Yeah, but it should be a 10. Like, I could have been happy with a 10, but not a 9.5. That's I gotta find another one, or I gotta resubmit, or something, because... Yeah. And because, again, they're commons, or they're low value, like, I try so hard to be so strict in what we put through, and he is as well, so... We
don't want to submit 10-cent cards for $18 without it being, like, a good chance of being perfect.
Unless you're sure, like, no, this has every chance.
Yeah. So just for a change of pace, another Perona.
I thought this was it is a back break pose, but it's still really cute. So yeah, I had to grade this one too.
And as usual, it's my fault that it's not a black label. I mean, not that I'm the one grading it, but my responsibility. That subgrade is my responsibility. And
but again, there's only one card out of this whole bunch that they matched you. So either you failed or they're just being unreasonable.
Or they're just being unreasonable, yeah. Because then we come to this one.
This is not my first try at this. I cannot seem to get a good grade on this
one. This seems to be a hard one to get a good grade on. I've seen them.
Yeah, they exist.
But we're not allowed to have them.
No, apparently
so
not.
Once again, my centering messes up the day, but there's also corners on this one. Did we mark this one as corners?
I doubt it. Let's see. Box topper. No. And I looked at it again and I couldn't find anything.
Okay, so yeah, possibly making stuff up. I don't know.
Yeah, that one I think is probably going to get GCR'd because I cannot find it, so they're going to have to prove it to me. Guess what, guys?
Another Perona.
But this one got a 10.
Yay.
Yay.
And this one got a 10 centering.
Yep.
I finally marked something correctly.
Let's see.
Although now you'll tell me it was a 9.5 that I marked.
No, this is the one where they matched you.
Oh, okay.
This one, apparently I missed something. And the only thing I could find is there could maybe be like the slightest of indents in the back right corner that I can only see under magnification. So it might be there, but I don't know. It's like the slightest thing I've ever seen.
Tiniest little nitpicky thing.
Yeah. It was just me trying to find a match to what they're saying. So, I don't know.
Well, might be worth a GCR because
maybe
it could be a black label if we get someone a little more favorable to us.
Maybe.
But yay, 10 on a good card. And then another Perona.
Out of everything we opened, which you've seen our case openings probably, we only pulled one.
Yeah, we only got one of her, and it was early.
Yeah.
So we spent the whole rest of the time hoping for extras so that we had better chances, and then
yeah,
it just never came.
And then as far as like the grades matching or not, let's see, that one is the alt art. I did mark a surface like they did, and it was the little like micro pits that you'll sometimes see in the foil that happened in the manufacturing process. So it's not like a scratch or anything like that. It's just like a little tiny pit in the foil. And that's what I marked. I don't know if that's what they saw, but that's what I marked. So that matches exactly what I found. But I was gonna be super psyched if we got a 10 on it, and we did!
Now this got a 10 centering, so did I say it was not 10 centering?
Nope, this is the other. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I was wrong because they are right on top of each other here. There were two that matched.
Math is hard.
Shut up. I'm looking at it at an angle, okay?
All right.
And you'll see, I correct with highlighter, so I saw the orange at an angle. Whatever. Trying to defend myself, it's not working.
Yep. And then we got
Nami Swan.
Really love this card. Unfortunately, we probably should have waited to buy some of these because not only, well, I guess they're in PRB 01, so
yeah,
the price of these has just tanked to low value. So we bought her when she was like 20 or 30 bucks or something.
But there's a reason we bought her when we did. Like, we were just gonna buy the one and go with that, but then it was no good for grading. So then we bought one to replace it, and then I think that's this one. And then we had this one ready to go, sent off already for grading, so Beckett had it. And then the signing opportunity with Akemi came up.
Yeah.
And that's the voice actress for Nami, the Japanese voice actress for Nami, Akemi Okamura. And we packed up the card, drove down to Houston. So we had to buy another card so that we would have something for her to sign. So we ended up buying 6 more of them, I think, so that we could find a good quality card for her to sign so that when we sent it off, we're hoping to get at least a 10 plus have the signature on it.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. She's in grading now.
In process.
So we'll see how we did on that. It took us a lot of cards to get a good one because the centering on those is atrocious.
Yes.
Like, really, really bad.
It's a really tough one to get a good one of. Yeah.
So, yeah, now we have a whole bunch of those cards that we spent a lot on.
And they're worth a third of what we paid.
Oh, not even that. Less than that. They're down to like $4.
Oh.
And we paid like 25.
I thought they were at 8. Yikes.
No, I think they dropped even more. Because, yeah, they're reprinted now. So now they're no longer a sealed battle kit thing. They're just a card.
Yep.
Thanks, Bandai.
Yeah. And then we've got
Reiju. Couldn't help it on this artwork. It was just too good.
I mean,
Juicy.
Yeah.
And we got a 10.
Gotta slab the juicy.
Yes.
Now, I think...
This is another one we could argue because
I think the centering's probably pretty good, but I'll double check it.
Went through about 50 of them looking for good centering plus good everything else. Like, This is a common, so extra, extra strict. I just don't believe it's not a 10 centering. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Prove it. And now we come to the moment that not only breaks my heart, it also induces a deep, fiery rage in me. This is my second try at grading Common Carrot from Romance Dawn. And the first one I got a 10. This one, it should have been a black label. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I re-examined it 3 different times on 3 different days after we got it back, just checking to see if there was anything. There's nothing wrong with this card! Nothing! It's beautiful, it's perfect, it should be a black label, and whoever did this, you hurt my poor Carrot. Why? Why would you do this to Carrot-chan? Why? She does not deserve this. She should be a black label.
8 edges.
On what planet? What? Woosah. Woosah. Oh. See, I want to go into screaming fits. I really do. It takes all of my self-control to not just go into rage screaming fits of throwing things, because it's impossible. She has immaculate edges. They are pristine. They are black label edges. And this is ridiculous. Now, this is a trend that I was seeing too, is that other people were saying Beckett hired some new people semi-recently, a few months back. And so things were going faster, and that part was, yay, everyone's happy, things are going faster. But at the same time, in black label groups and global group and things like that we're in, I'm seeing people commenting, hey, does the grading seem harsher to you all of a sudden? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Black labels are getting 9s.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. Yeah. Somebody just got trained up and feels they've got a chip on their shoulder, like they gotta prove they're a tough grader or something, because none of this makes any sense otherwise, and other people are having troubles with difficult grading as well.
Yeah, it reminds me of like an old college teacher I had that no matter how good in his class you were, his stance was, I never give A's.
Yeah, stupid.
It doesn't matter what you do, I will never give an A. Ever.
Ridiculous.
So yeah, 8 edges on, I mean, I showed you while she was going on her rant, like, you tell me where the edge problem is.
It's not there. It's not there.
It's not there.
It's just not there. This is ridiculous. I'm ready to riot.
Yeah.
If they are not careful, they are going to have a very angry bunny on their hands.
She chose violence.
Yes. I just need my bunny claw mitts.
So long, Tasha, I'm telling you.
Yes. I've got the hair for it.
Yeah, that's true. Wow, that was almost like planned right there. That was.
Yeah, you'd think we rehearsed
that
this.
That was in unison. That was awesome.
But we do not.
Nope, we don't script this stuff. We just roll with it.
That's why we ramble so much.
Yes. So what are our stats on this one?
All right.
Aside from
Daddy stats.
Mike screwed up every single one except 2.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was you. That carrot alone tells me
sus.
Somebody's not doing their job right.
Sus.
Very, very, very. So, okay, on this order, we submitted 13 total cards. Another tiny order, but I liked it, kept all my Peronas together. I threw in Carrot, but moving on. So we got 1 9. 6 were 9-5, 6 were 10. So 50-50 split on the others. And let's see. Looks like, yeah, basically my notes just say that all but 2 had the centering mismatch, and 2 of those, or no, 3 of those mismatches were bad. Like, it was a 9, not a 9-5.
Yeah.
So that's like, ooh, how's that happen? And then, of course, there's WTF Carrot. But other than those particular things, all the other things that we noted matched up. So it's like, we're not on another planet. Like, things are matching otherwise. It's just that whoever did that centering, I'm not sure they know how to center, because that was way off on almost every card.
Yeah.
And some were drastically off. So they either didn't know how to score the centering according to the usual standards, or they just didn't know how to see the centering properly. I don't know what it was, but it was bad.
Yep.
So, other than that, it should have come back how we expected it. Had it not been for all that centering and whatever the hell they did to Carrot.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where we're at.
All right.
50-50 split with 1-9 on the,
Yeah.
So, not our best showing, but I don't think it was our fault.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes when we resubmit some of these.
Yeah. I think
it'll be pretty telling.
Yeah, we have 6 marked as GCR, so a lot of these are going right back.
So like almost half of these cards are going back.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for that when we release that video and we show you
Yeah.
the before and after of us GCRing this stuff, because it'll be interesting to see what they come back at.
Yeah, I really do want to see the GCR, because this is not acceptable.
Mm-hmm. But that's all we got for you today. So
Yep, short, sweet, to the
short and
point,
sweet. Yep.
with
So,
lots of rage.
Lots of rage. If you enjoyed her angry rant that was veiled with violence, give us a like, comment, subscribe. And
Tell us what has been your biggest mismatch grade.
what has been your rage-inducing
Yeah. What
grading
made
story?
you want to just hurl things?
And it doesn't have to be
scream?
Beckett, it could be PSA too.
Yeah.
But although with One Piece cards, PSA is almost automatic 9 or 10. I mean.
Yeah,
So
just
it's
about.
Like why even sweat it? Just submit card, get 10. That's how PSA goes. Because
At least that's what it seems
I
like.
mean, these cards are typically really good. So by PSA standards, they're near perfection every time.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Tell us your horror stories.
Yeah.
I want to know that it's not just me.
Yep. Horror stories, please bring them. Let's bring the tea. We want to know. But for now, I'm Mike,
Tasha.
and we're Billion Beri, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.